essential experience growing up as a youth, going to the New Albany versus Floyd Central basketball games was, I believe it was Romeo Langford's senior year where FC beat us. I remember going home and I was heartbroken. Heartbroken, man. I was hurt. I was in the car. I was crying, man. I was 10 years old. New Albany lost to FC. I think that shows you the level of importance for this game for both teams. And you can look at this on paper. You can say it's a lopsided matchup. I feel that New Albany obviously has a much more talented roster, a very highly ranked team in the state of Indiana, coming in at number 12 in the Indy Star poll. Your New Albany Bulldogs are FC, looking better than they have been. New head coach, a familiar name if you're a New Albany person, Mr. Michael McBride, former assistant for the New Albany girls team, I believe, former teacher at New Albany, a guy that we all know, now the head coach for the Floyd Central Highlanders. I think he has got things coming here on the up and up and bringing this FC basketball program back to really where it should be, a 16-time sectional champion basketball program, Floyd Central. But all that is obsolete because on the court tonight, with two bitter rivals, you never really know what can happen, Ethan.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to go on. When you have a game of such high caliber as is the one we're about to witness, it's like even if you have one team that is there's definitely a big underdog in this upcoming matchup, but they're both going to be out there. I expect this to be a gritty game. And probably the digits will get up there towards the end, but it's definitely going to be
like my bank account running up the digits. Give me some.
Okay. But it's definitely going to be a closer matchup than I think some would expect, because the Highlanders are definitely going to come out with something to prove. A lot of people sleeping on them with these Bulldogs coming in here with such a successful start to the season. Besides that loss to Plainfield, but we could put a lot of things on why that loss happened, but the next thing is when you're on the team, just look forward, tunnel vision. It's behind you. Just next game mentality.
Well, I just feel like it's a game for Floyd where they don't want to be punching bags. It's a New Albany team. You have one of the best players in the country in the sophomore class, Mr. Noah Washington. You have one of the best freshmen in the country with Carson Studemeyer. You're hearing all the talk. This is a team with a lot of preseason hype coming in, and you're kind of tired of hearing about it. It's one of those things, like I say this all the time with my Indianapolis Colts. Sometimes you just get tired of losing, and I feel like that is the energy that FC will bring to this game tonight. Both teams now exiting the locker room. I don't know if it was intentional on the Floyd end, but they did run into the New Albany layup line. So you already see, I would say, the chippiness getting going here. Obviously, more of a regional rivalry rather than just basketball. I feel the primary basketball rival for New Albany, obviously Jeffersonville. The players will obviously not be thinking about that tonight. This game is as important as any they have ever played.
Oh yeah, for sure. And all these players, it's definitely going to be chippy tonight. I'm going to tell you that already off the get-go. Just seeing the entrances and just a little bit of miscommunication there. But, it's going to happen in a game like this. When you got two teams that are, like, so close in proximity and usually skill level when it comes to, certain sports, it's going to be a close game no matter what.
Absolutely. I think that was the one thing, before I call one of these basketball games, I have my routine, I have my ritual. I gotta take like a nice 30-minute pregame shower to get my head right, to really get in that zone for the game. And the whole time, I'm whipping out all the shampoos that I have, all the conditioners, and I have a buzz, so I don't even need it. I'm just sitting here just washing my hair, and I'm thinking,
for fun.
Yeah, just for the love of the game. I'm sitting here and washing my hair. I'm like, you know what? This might be a game that New Albany can kind of stumble in, especially on the road.
Right. And I think it's very important that they get off to an early start in this game, because especially coming off a loss when you weren't expected to lose this early. I mean, it's only one game, of course, against a very good Plainfield team. But
I think it's a game that the team expected. Definitely consider the thought of losing. Yes.
Exactly. And so you don't want to stumble early this game, because things can quickly get out of hand when you have a team that has so much desire to stop being beat up on by this Bulldogs basketball
Absolutely.
team in the previous years.
I just feel like it's a thing for it's a thing for Floyd Central where it's like they have absolutely everything to gain by playing New Albany close tonight. And I think that's something that FC can benefit off of, is that the biggest enemy for New Albany has really been like internally, like keeping yourself in check. You know, you got things like you have players yelling at officials after games, getting technicals. You can't have it, especially not tonight. I've said this many times. Upsets happen when you let a team that is worse than you hang in there, you let them believe, and then obviously you let them win the game.
And there is nothing scarier than a team that has nothing to lose. And Floyd is coming into this with nothing to lose against the Bulldogs.
Couldn't have said it better myself. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, it's New Albany. It's Floyd Central right here on the Voice of the Bulldogs, 88.1 WNAS New Albany.
This broadcast of New Albany Athletics on WNAS is being brought to you by the support of the following underwriting grant sponsors: 323 Inc., 413 Fitness, Abersold Forest, Amanda Braden with Schuler Bauer, Annie Lou's Pet Sitting Service, Auto Warehouse, Awaiting Serenity Massage Therapy, LLC, Be Kind Shirts, Bliss Travel Inc., Bulldog Tax Service Inc., Caesars Foundation of Floyd County, Calumet Club, Camp Quality Kentuckiana, Candy Pierce with Jan Schultz Realtors, Casa of Floyd County, and Chestnuts and Pro.
This athletic broadcast on WNAS is being brought to you by the support of the following underwriting grant sponsors: CLLB Law, Clarksville Little Theater, A Clean Start LLC, Cody and Neely Law Office, Copier Mart, Cornerstone Foundation and Waterproofing LLC, Derby Dinner Playhouse, Discovery Time 2, EatSleepWrestle.com, Encore School of Music and Arts, English Roofing, First Harrison Bake, Floyd County Animal Rescue League, and the Floyd County Library.
This athletic broadcast on WNAS is being brought to you by the support of the following underwriting grant sponsors: Cause Body Shop, Knights of Columbus, Kraft Sporting Goods, LP Marketing, Legacy Pizza, Libs Paving Company, Limelight Photography, Lorch Neville Ward LLC, Louisville Orthopedic Clinic, Louisville Telegrams, Lion Roofing, McKinney Law Office, Mansion 1886, Maple Manor Christian Home, and Mariposa Consignments.
This athletic broadcast on WNAS is being brought to you by the support of the following underwriting grant sponsors: Mathis Pharmacy, Maxwell's House of Music, Myers White Incorporated, Midtown Print Company, Miracle Method Surface Refinishing, Mustard Seed, City of New Albany, the New Albany Housing Authority, the New Albany Lions Club, the New Albany Professional Firefighters Union, New Washington State Bank, The Odd Shop, Olmsted Parks Conservancy, and Olive Tree Resources.
This athletic broadcast on WNAS is being brought to you by the support of the following underwriting grant sponsors: Our Place Drug and Alcohol Education Services and What Message Are You Sending? Paget Inc., Pearl Street Treats, Periago Orthodontics, Plainview Cleaners, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 502, Richard Poe Family Dentistry, Red Barn Antique Mall LLC, Remax Ability First, Elliot Quillo and Marlena White, Rubbin Butts, Ruoff Mortgage, Sacred Rose Medicinals, Samsel Sound DJ and Videographer, and Shad Long.
This athletic broadcast on WNAS is being brought to you by the support of the following underwriting grant sponsor: Schmidt Furniture, Schneck Mental Health and Wellness, Sharp Images Spa and Salon, Stephanie Young Counseling Services, Sword Sport and Wellness, and Sounds Unlimited Productions.
Sweet Stuff Bakery, Talk to the Tail Pet Salon, Tappins, Toby's Lawn and Landscape, County Councilman Tony Taran, Touchdown Business Solutions.
This athletic broadcast on WNAS is being brought to you by the support of the following underwriting grant sponsors: Two Grand Piano, Uncommon Cups and Cones, Valley View Golf Club, Westmoreland Pharmacy, The Wishing Well Thrift Store, Wordsmith Bakery, Young at Heart Christian Preschool, and Your Salon of the Knobs.
Welcome back to the Ruoff Mortgage pregame show, live here from Floyd Central High School. And I'll tell you what, Sir Ethan Boisles, a bit of a raucous environment in here in Floyd Central. I'll tell you what, they got a bit of a college game day setup going on down here. The Kilt Crew table is on the court. I was about to start a "you can't do that," depending on if they left it on the court or not, because obviously you cannot have a table sitting in the corner during the game. The table has been flipped, ladies and gentlemen.
Not exactly sure what's going on right now, but
I actually think that's kind of, I like that. It's kind of neat.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm just saying, you know, like I don't want to rip on the dog pound too much. I've never seen us do something quite like that. We are having a bit of technical difficulties right now, so if you're having trouble listening to us on the radio, we are live on our YouTube channel, live streaming the game as well. It's time for your starting lineups. We are not aware of the starting lineups for the Floyd Central Highlanders.
Yes, we are awaiting those.
You know, we are quite aware of your starting lineups for the New Albany Bulldogs. Rounding out at the point guard, our guy, the glue man.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Reese McKee, Big O. At the 2 guard, it's Spokane, Washington, the human flamethrower, T.J. Washington. At the 3, the small forward, captain, the president, Washington, D.C., coast to coast, whatever you want to call him. Noah Washington down there at the 4. Number 3. Why not 3?
Oh, yeah, why not 3?
Why not 3?
Why not?
Carson Studemeyer down at the 4, rounding it out at the 5 for your New Albany Bulldogs. Number 12, Seth Winslow. The lights have gone down. It is time to answer the question that we have all been awaiting. Who is starting for Floyd Central? We got a hype video.
We got a little bit of a hype video going on, so we will still be awaiting their lineup.
Absolutely. Many Men by Pop Smoke. Not quite the song that I would say is fitting for this Floyd Central basketball team. Just in terms of the makeup of the team, but you know, we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah, that's all right.
The Kilt Crew seems to be loving it, though.
Yeah, the Kilt Crew is definitely getting into this game so far.
Absolutely. You know, it's the same song that U of L basketball uses for their pregame hype video, so I'm not sure if that was intentional on the end of the FC.
In your mind, it is, I believe.
I mean, it kind of has to be.
Yeah. And the New Albany starters have taken center court, so
yeah,
they're just standing and watching now. Cause
that's what the strobe lights are for. It's to show the reflection of Seth Winslow.
Oh yeah.
On the court. Hopefully that is the end of our hype video, so we can get our starting lineups.
And
no, it's
not.
It is still going. You know, rest in peace to Pop Smoke, though. Truly a great artist. It's time for our. Hold up, Ethan. I can make some of these guys out. Do we got a 12 down
there? Here we go. 41, 12.
Starting at guard.
Number 11.
6'3" guard, number 11, Parker Kays. I got you, bro. Number 13, Landon Reed starting for the Highlanders. A guy that I was actually talking about pregame, starting at guard, number 12, senior Jude Vedder. Carter McQuigg down at the 4 for the Highlanders, number 23. Rounding it out at the 5, 6'5" senior, Mr. Logan Young. Do you think LeBron James gets inspiration from Carter McQuigg? Do you think that's why he wears 23?
It could be. And I have to say, the crowd noise so far has been immaculate.
Pretty solid.
It has been pretty solid, and I'm sure you guys are hearing it on the other end as well. Definitely.
It's definitely not annoying on our end because we don't know if the audio coming through is good or not.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all right though. Center court for the jump ball, Mr. Logan Young, and the captain himself, Noah Washington.
Oh, this is looking to be a good one, Cooper. I think we're in for a treat tonight.
This is the most packed gym that we've been in all season. Absolutely. A big-time rivalry matchup in Southern Indiana. Tragically, this is the end of the Ruoff Mortgage pregame show because it is time for tip-off here between New Albany and Floyd Central. Here we go. Tip goes to New Albany, taken by Reese McKee. He's going to walk it up. Dumps it off to Spokane, Washington. TJ Washington. TJ drives, goes up, lays it up, and in. A guy that's been on a bit of a heater recently, T.J. Washington, after a slow season opener.
And that's good to see New Albany's pace immediately out of the gate as fast as possible. That's definitely going to be one of the keys tonight.
Absolutely. Parker Kay's nowhere to go. Dumps it back off to McQuigg. Carter McQuigg dumps it down low to Logan Young. Young trying to work on Washington. Kicks it out. McQuigg for 3. Front rim, no good. Rebound taken by Noah Washington. Going to be a foul, I believe, on Logan Young. Are they going to call it over the back?
I believe so, yeah.
See, I feel like that's a bit of a 50-50. I would have just let him play.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't see anything there, but the refs have a lot better view, obviously. We're all the way up here.
We are up at the top.
We can't make the call.
Absolutely. T.J. Washington down to Carson Studemeyer. Studemeyer might have walked. There it is. The travel by Carson Studemeyer. And what I like to say, a very nice defensive play there by Jude Vedder to get down low and set his feet and make Studemeyer work on his own. No easy buckets down low, and a turnover forced early on by Floyd Central. This is Parker Kay's working up, feels the trap, gets it out to Vedder. Vedder swings it to the corner. Back out to Vedder at the top of the key. Around the world here for Floyd Central playing hot potato. This is Logan Young has a nice matchup down low on Reese McKee. Jab, drives, puts it up, won't go. Rebound taken, a nice box out there by Seth Winslow. Seth looking to slow it down, dumps it back off to the glue man. Reese McKee drives, almost loses his handle, brings it back out, gets it out to Noah. Washington pull up 3, front rim won't go. A foul down low on Seth Winslow. So they give it back to Floyd Central.
And I'm not too happy with that shot selection there by Washington. Seems like he just got the ball and decided to go for a heater, but it's definitely very early into this game. I like the pace that New Albany is moving with, but that shot there is just, that's not the shot. I'm sorry.
That's the stuff you don't like with this game right now.
That is not the shot.
McQuigg gets it up, dumps it down low. Got up, a foul by Studemeyer. It's Logan Young.
Foul there.
I think he crossed him on the
maybe a little bit of contact there that was unnecessary, but the Bulldogs are definitely coming out with some pace, which is good to see, and that's going to be 2 shots for Logan Young now.
First shot for Young. It's up front rim. It's a nice roll. Your score, New Albany 2, Floyd Central 1. 6 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Second foul shot up. No good. Rebound taken. Noah Washington. Noah drives, kicks out Studemeyer. T.J. Washington thought about it. Goes up for the floater. Won't go. Rebound taken by Floyd Central. So Jude Vedder bringing it up. Kicks it back to McQuigg. Back out to Jude Vedder. Vedder drives, spins, throws it up. Nothing. Rebound taken by FC. Down low. Blocked by Noah Washington. Swings down low. Reese McKee lays it up and in. A nice transition bucket for New Albany. Your score, New Albany 4, FC 1.
That was a wild turn of events there. You had a Highlander throw up a crazy bucket, and then we had a dive on the floor by Logan Young, which was eventually blocked after he put a shot up by Washington for a tough transition bucket there by McKee.
This one's ripped and nearly taken away and stolen by Reese McKee. Reese drives, lays it up, won't go. No foul called on the play.
And I do not know how there is no foul called right there, but they are going to rule that the ball stayed with the Bulldogs, although they did call no foul.
They're going to say it's out on well, if there's no foul, it's out on Reese. He threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the refs are seeing right there, but the ball is going to stay with the Bulldogs, but they did call no foul on that.
Winslow drives up and under, too strong. New Albany seems to not really be playing their game right now.
There was a lot of noise right now.
Absolutely. New Albany leads 4-1. This is Jude Vedder walking it up. Dumps it off Landon Reed. Out to McQuigg, loses his handle, brings it back in. Reed loses his footing. Swings it around the key, back out to Jude Vedder. Back out to Reed. Reed working on T.J. Washington. Loses his dribble. Stolen by T.J. Washington. Lays it up. And one.
What a tough bucket right there by Washington. Get the steal and take it down the lane and get an and one there. And he's going to have a chance at 3 points now to put the Dogs up 7-1.
The human flamethrower, T.J. Washington, with 4 early points. pending the free throw. New Albany up 6-1 over Floyd Central. Grayson Grubbs entering the game for Seth Winslow.
And this is the pace that the Bulldogs need to keep up if they want to make this a blowout like they have been planning to do.
Absolutely. First shot for Washington up, no good. Rebound taken by Grubbs. You have a foul down low. I believe was that on Noah Washington? Couldn't hear the foul.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who they called the foul on there. But didn't see a lot.
Over back on Noah Washington. Something to look out for. First foul of the game here for Washington. Vetter being put in prison right now by Reese McKee. It's switched on to by Grubbs. Has to swing it back out. McQuigg in the corner. Jab step, nowhere to go. Back down to Young. Young spins, puts it up. It's going to be a foul on Grubbs. It's going to send Logan Young to the free throw line, 4-2.
Just getting a little bit jumpy there by Grubbs, but so far this Bulldog defense has been playing up to their standard. Holding them to 1 point almost through 4 minutes is definitely very impressive, but once again, Grubbs just getting a little antsy there under the paint, but good pressing defense.
Absolutely. New Albany on pace to win 48-4. First foul shot for Young up, too strong off the back rim and no good. See, usually the gym's usually silent.
Oh yeah.
Free throw. Bad courtesy here by the
silent
dog.
right now.
Bad courtesy here by the dog pound. Second shot for Young is up and good. Maybe he likes the noise. Reese McKee here looking to go fast. Dribbles it out to the corner. Out to TJ Washington. Back to Reese. McKee, crossover dribble. Kicks it out to Washington. Noah drives. Pulls up. Too short off the front rim. Rebound corralled by Landon Reed. Gives it off to Jude Vetter. FC now looking to go with a bit of pace. Slowed it back down. McQuigg. Looking for a man. Can't find it. Out to Jude Vetter. Vetter back to McQuigg. Down to Logan Young. Trying to work on Washington. Kicks out to the corner. Vetter drives. Stops on a dime. Back out. Back out to Vetter. Vetter. Really no shots open right now.
There is just absolutely nowhere to go at the moment the way this Bulldog defense is playing.
Layup up and no good. What a defensive stand by New Albany. Rebound taken by Grayson Grubbs. Looking to go quick. Gets it out to Reese McKee. Back down to Grubbs. Spin jumper is up and short. Rebound taken by Carter McQuigg. Hands it back off to his point guard.
Now I'm not mad he took that shot right there. He had quite a bit of space to do that.
That's his shot.
Yeah, probably didn't have to fall back as much, but that is the shot that he usually makes.
It's his shot. McKee, very physical defense. I would have called a foul there. Gets it back out. Hayes for three is good. He gets the roll. Now a 6-5 game. FC definitely playing up with New Albany right now, as we suspected would happen. The guy that has not gotten a shot attempt is Carson Studemeyer. Studemeyer working, spins, loses his dribble. Stolen and taken away by FC.
There's no call there, but there were some bodies hitting the floor right there.
I like the no call.
Yeah.
I think that was.
Let him play.
Exactly. You got to imagine New Albany feeling a bit of this pressure right now. McQuigg gets the screen. McQuigg picks his dribble up, swings out to the corner, stolen by Carson Studemeyer. Studemeyer work on the fast break, lays it up and in. His first points of the game. New Albany 8, Floyd Central 5.
That was a little bit of snake eyes going on there by Studemeyer as he came up to the basket. It almost looked like he was going to pass it to McKee, but then ended up taking it for himself, and I think it confused the defense just long enough to get a clean layup up.
Absolutely. McQuigg lays it up, blocked by Grubbs. It's going to be called a jump ball.
A jump
possession
ball.
Arrow. We cannot see it.
I think that is going to stay with the
yeah, possession arrow FC, I do believe.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's my favorite part about it. I've never seen a jump ball called on a block.
Yeah, I don't really know. We saw the jump ball during the JV game that I also thought was a little questionable, but I'm not sure.
We also saw a Brody Hilke ankle breaker in JV game. Vetter throws it up. He's going to be fouled by Ashton McKee, the bounciest lefty of all time. He's going to send Vetter to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't know what they're basing the jump ball calls off of, but I feel like that last play was clearly a block.
First shot up and good by Vetter. Yeah, I don't – because I feel like the ball left McQuigg's hand, too. If he would have pinned it into his hand –
Right, but there was some movement.
The ball went up, and Grubbs pinned it back into his hand. I don't really see the process on that one, but it's also a good thing that we are not officials.
Right. We are up here, and we are not officials.
I don't think we would do as good of a job as these guys do for the IHSAA. Second shot up and rolls in for Vetter. Ashton McKee dumps it off to TJ. Washington dumps it off to Winslow. Winslow's looking for Noah. TJ Washington gets the top of the key out to Washington in the corner. Noah drives, lays it up, and rolls it in. First points of the game.
That is a tough bucket right there between
I
three defenders.
Could have gotten an and one call on that. 10-7, New Albany in command over Floyd Central. Vetter dumps it off to Jacob Stewart, new entrant to the game for FC. Young lays it up and in. Ellie Charlo in the student section wanted to walk. New Albany will not get it. McKee dumps it off to Noah Washington. He wants to pull this three. Washington drives, spins, goes up, and puts it in.
Absolutely smothered right there, but still finds a way to get the shot up.
12-9 to Albany command. That's the stuff that I don't like with Noah's game sometimes, but if it goes in, like Daniel Orr once said, is it really a bad shot if it goes in?
Right.
Jacob Stewart looking for a shot, nothing there. Dumps down to Logan Young. Young spins, looking for a man, tipped away, almost stolen by Ashton McKee. Stewart stolen by TJ Washington. Up to Ashton McKee, the bouncy lefty, throws it down!
Oh my goodness.
That's what you look for every game. The bouncy lefty. Give me some, Ethan. 14-9. New Albany command. Vetter goes up, won't go. 2 seconds left. Throw it up, Seth. Winslow doesn't get a shot off because he was just trying to spread the love to his guy, Braxton Mayfield. Your score after one, New Albany 14, Floyd Central 9. Usually this is the part we go to underwriting grades, but I don't think I want to.
No, I mean,
I want to talk about the basketball
That
game.
is a big momentum shift right there at the end. Having that throwdown, it just gets the whole arena's feeling the energy now.
Well, one corner of the arena is feeling the energy.
One corner of the arena, yeah, as you could say.
The other 3 quarters, I would say, are not. I will say that the FC student section, the kill crew is definitely playing a major role in this game. It seems that New Albany having really a hard time working in that corner of the floor.
Yeah.
You've seen Noah Washington get the ball there a couple of times and really struggle to get his game going. Usually I'm not a guy that believes in home court advantage that much. I feel like it can be an overrated metric. Definitely the case tonight. FC definitely going to play up due to this raucous home environment. What you would have to believe would be their best crowd of the season here tonight against New Albany.
Yeah, there's a lot of red sprinkled around too, which is good to see for the Bulldogs. So
absolutely,
I heard a mixed crowd going on over here on this corner.
Absolutely, I've heard of some New Albany. I've heard even Coach Cooley is up in here.
Oh, is that so?
Repping the Dogs, absolutely.
Yeah.
So here's Seth Winslow now to inbound for the Dogs. Start the second quarter here. New Albany 14, a 5-point lead over the Floyd Central Highlanders with 9. Start of the second quarter here. Leading score for New Albany, TJ Washington with 5. TJ dumps it off to Noah Washington. Noah drives, pulls up, too short. Rebound taken by Floyd Central. We have a foul on Seth Winslow. That rebound's by Jackson Stone, my good buddy from the football season. Wide receiver for the Highlanders, Mr. Jackson Stone. He wasn't the guy that had 4 touchdowns on us. That was Luke Jacoby. What was his name?
Yeah,
Luke Jacoby,
crazy, yeah.
I believe.
I think he had one, though. Did he not?
Jackson Stone, I think,
I
think he had a trot. You were there.
Yeah.
Bit of a different story here tonight. Seems like the roles are flipped between who's expected to win this one. Vetter drives on Mayfield. Pass is thrown away. It's going to go to New Albany. Turnover for Floyd Central.
There's been some sloppy passes for the Highlanders so far. I'm not sure how many takeaways. I believe there's been 3. Or 4.
That's the thing that they cannot have. You're not going to have an upset win by turning the ball over. That's why FC finds themselves in this 5-point deficit. New Albany with a 14-9 lead. This is Carson Studemeyer. Studemeyer drives, kicks it out. Washington, jab, gets it back out to Studemeyer. Studemeyer looking a little frustrated. Here's Stu, drives, kicks it out. TJ Washington puts it up for 3. It's good! And 1 and TJ Washington.
Way to hang in there by Washington to take the contact after the bucket. Now he's got a chance to make this a 4-point play and get the Dogs up by big early.
The flame.
That was
the Human Torch.
Tough bucket.
He's back. The return of the flamethrower, TJ Washington. The last time I watched him play against Evansville Harrison, he did not miss. First and only shot up and good for Spokane, Washington. TJ Washington, smooth as ice. McQuigg dumps it off to Landon Reed. New Albany up 18-9 over their cross-county foe, the Floyd Central Highlanders. Jackson Stone gives it off to Reed. Reed to McQuigg, back out to Jackson Stone. Stone dumps it off down low. Layup is up and a foul down on the floor.
A little bit of body pushing there by Mayfield, so they are going to get him for that.
This is Gavin Sheik for the Highlanders.
And it looks like they're going to call it on the shot. I thought that might have been a ground foul, but
I think it's just
he was in the shooting motion, according to the
one of those, like one of the with the new rule of like when does the continuation of the shot begin? First foul shot up and no good for Sheik. It's a tall dude. Hold up.
Yeah, he is very tall.
6
I was about to say something about it.
I think you're looking like Chet Holmgren a little bit.
And I think the Dog Pound is putting in some work on these free throws over this side so far. I'm not sure what their shooting percentage for free throws is, but I know it's not 100.
Absolutely not. Second foul shot up and good to boost that free throw percentage. 18-10, New Albany in command. Reese McKee back into the game for the Bulldogs. Reese dumps it off to Noah. Noah loses his handle. Going to be out of bounds. Going to go to Floyd Central. I'm not sure what to think of that because I think you could have called a foul there as well. But if you're Noah at the same time, you can't play the whole game expecting to get whistles if they're not going to get called. So I think it's something Noah's going to have to adjust his game to the officiating. This one seems the officials really want to let the guys play it out and earn it here tonight in this rivalry matchup. Vetter dumps it off to McQuigg. McQuigg work on Ashton McKee. Gives it off to Sheik. Back down to McQuigg. McQuigg to Sheik. Puts it up. And it's good. First field goal made of the game for the 6'8" Gavin Sheik. Ashton McKee drives, brings it back out. TJ Washington. You got to give it back to TJ with how he's shooting so far in this one. Ashton McKee, a deep 3. Too strong. Won't go. Rebound taken by Floyd Central. 18-12, FC in command over New Albany. This is Jude Vetter once again, primary ball handler for the Highlanders. Jackson Stone now working on Carson Studemeyer. Stone to Vetter to McQuigg. McQuigg drives baseline, lays it up and in.
There's a little bit of a momentum shift going on. You can just feel it.
Absolutely. Washington to Noah Washington. Noah pull-up jumper won't go too strong. Carson Studemeyer was wide open in the corner for 3.
And that's just not what you want to see. You want to be playing as a team, and that's how the Dogs have been winning these games, is playing fast, playing as a team. And when you settle for shots you don't need to, and that is a 3 put up there by number 13, Landon Reed of the Highlanders, to cut the lead to only 1 point now. So
definitely, like you said, that momentum definitely shifting to Floyd Central.
Yeah.
18-17, New Albany still in the lead. It was once an 18-9 deficit, an 8-0 run by FC to bring them back into the game. Reese McKee being harassed here by Jude Vetter. Studemeyer drives, kicks it out. TJ Washington in the corner, too strong, an air ball for TJ Washington. Right in front of the Kilt crew, going to get them going, as you can probably hear through our microphones right now. It's a bit of a weak air ball chant. They quit when Jude Vetter started bringing the ball up the floor. Vetter kicks off to McQuigg. Back down to Sheik. Sheik to Stone. Swings back out of the corner. Pull-up jumper here for Jude Vetter. It is good. A 10-0 run by Floyd Central gives them the lead. Timeout taken by head coach Jason Jones.
Yeah.
Once again, Ethan.
I had to expect that they were going to take a timeout there. I
Yes.
knew that was coming.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, New Albany looking absolutely rattled
Yeah,
right now on the road. Yeah.
The momentum is not shifting in their favor, and I could tell that as soon as they had that one bucket that Washington passed up, that pass to Studemeyer, it's just the team was not working as a team, and then that becomes very easy for the Highlanders to take advantage of that, and they made the shots when they needed to. They had some open looks on offense where they normally weren't getting them. I guess just a little bit of miscommunication, being a little rattled from what was happening on the offensive side of the ball. So they just settle down. Defense, focus on your defense right now. The shots are going to happen on offense.
Absolutely.
You got shot makers all around the team. Play your defense, play your game, and things will start to come back in your favor.
Well, those shot makers need to be utilized, though. Like, you can't have.
The ball needs to be distributed
Absolutely.
evenly. Yeah, that's what and the kill crew is getting into the game now.
Washington had an open three, drives, loses his handle, spins, kicks out to Grubbs, gets it out to Reese McKee. Reese looking to settle it down. Reese spins, drives, goes up, lays it up, won't go. Rebound taken by Jackson Stone. New Albany scoreless over the last, I'd say, 3.5 minutes.
Something like that. It's a real tough bucket that McKee eventually settled there. Just driving the paint against two is not. You got shot makers everywhere.
Absolutely. Dump off. It's up and good. The layup for Landon Reed. FC now up 21-18. New Albany looking to go fast. Kicks out. Studemeyer drives, step back, kicks it back out. Noah Washington for three. It is good.
Now, I was just about to say, if the Bulldogs don't figure something out, this could get out of hand quickly, but give it to the shot maker. They're going to fall eventually. They haven't been falling so far, but
I like that shot. I like that one.
Yes.
Like catch and shoot from the wings.
Some so far haven't been pleased with, but that was a shot that we like to see.
Like that's one. If he misses it, I mean, you live with it. Backdoor pass, and there Jackson Stone lays it up and in, and the foul.
Did not see a lot of contacts there, but they are going to call the foul on it still. Regardless, is it going to be on, Washington or Grubbs? Because both of them were in on it, but it did not look like they had a lot of contact.
I guess we're going to see the affiliation of the officials based on whether they put this on Noah or not.
And Coach Jones is visibly upset about this call, trying to figure out who the call was on and why.
But, I mean, you see the swipe down there from Grayson. You don't hit him.
But there was no contact.
Yeah, but you're giving the officials something to call when you create that motion with your arms and you're bringing him down. Foul shot is up and good by the wide receiver, Jackson Stone. FC 24, New Albany 21. Winslow dumps it off to Noah. Washington out to Mayfield. Washington drives, thinks about it.
I was about to say, there's got to be a foul there on and they called a charge on Carson Studemeyer. I thought that was going to be a moving screen on Carter McQuigg, but they called it on Studemeyer, who
I think he kicked his leg out when he started to like adjust his body and rotate.
I'm not sure I agree with you on that one.
Nevertheless, another turnover for New Albany. Really out of their own element. 24-21. The Highlanders in command. Vetter working on Seth Winslow. Seth doing what he does. The claw. Jackson Stone gets the handoff. Stone ducks down low to McQuigg. McQuigg feels the double team, looking for a pass, loses the handle. Braxton Mayfield on the floor, gets it back out. Landon Reed for three is up and good. Extends the lead to 6. A spirited effort here from Floyd Central gives them a 6-point lead. New Albany absolutely on the ropes. Washington dumps it off to Studemeyer. I got to Seth Winslow. Winslow drives, spins, gets hooked on the floor.
Yeah, a little bit of jersey tug right there.
The grab of the jersey.
Yeah.
He hooked his elbow.
Oh, yeah. I saw some sort of grabbing
going
on.
You saw both.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's going to stay here with the Bulldogs. 27-21. A surprising lead here for the Floyd Central Highlanders. And a nice second quarter outscoring New Albany. We have 18-7. Seth Winslow drives baseline, lays it up. and in for the Dogs to stop the bleeding. Still a 4-point lead for Floyd Central, 23 for New Albany, 27 for Floyd Central. McQuigg back out to Sheik. Sheik dumps down low, pass is taken and stolen by Noah Washington. Washington looking to go quick. Noah 4-on-1 lays it up. Got fouled on the way up by McQuigg.
He almost sent that one home too. That was almost a good bucket. There was about 4 different pairs of hands in the way of the basket and the ball there.
It's going to sound like I'm really ripping on Noah, but I would have liked if he kicked that one out for the 3.
Yeah, I can see both sides on this one, honestly. It's a transition point, and you know you're probably going to be able to draw the foul when you have 3 people under the basket, but you did have a man open on the outside, and
absolutely,
it's good. You could tie the game up with that 3-point shot, so I see your perspective as well.
First shot up and good for President Washington. Second shot for Noah. It's up. Won't go. Rebound taken by Carter McQuigg. I was about to say the Kill Crew was starting a rebound chant. They willed it into existence. Rebound taken by Carter McQuigg. McQuigg drives, stops, dumps it down low. Pass is taken away and stolen by Seth Winslow. You got Washington on fast breaks.
And that has got to be an open court foul. That should be 2 shots, I believe.
I would have to agree with. I think you could definitely see a technical on this.
Yeah, there was a wide open lane, but they are going to have him inbound the ball instead of giving him 2 shots. I think I definitely disagree with that. I think that was going to be a wide open bucket if that was not a foul.
I agree with you. Washington inbounds to Winslow. Rule a common foul. Winslow feels a double. Out to Mayfield for 3. Up, way too strong. An air ball by Braxton Mayfield. Jude Vedder now going to slow it down. 45 seconds remaining here in the first half. It's almost time for our Heather Robinson Realty halftime show. Ethan, can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
Lazy.
It'll be a good time.
Absolutely. Lazy pass almost gets intercepted. Vedder brings it in, drives down to Young. Young loses the ball. Braxton Mayfield on the floor. Nothing called.
Oh, but they're not going to call a jump on that.
Shot was blocked by Winslow. Goes to New Albany.
I thought that was going to be a jump ball or travel or
a jump ball, and I don't know how that's out
but
on.
But they are just letting them play through everything tonight.
I don't know how it's out on Logan Young. Seth spiked it into the FC band in the green zone. Winslow playing point for the Dogs. It's to Studemeyer. Drives, stops, feeds to the body, pull-up jumper, too short. Rebound taken by Stone. A perplexing shot.
There was some contact there as well, but
it's a bad shot. Vedder loses his dribble, gets it back. Vedder, 1 second left on the shot clock, pulls up for 3, won't go. Nevertheless, a 27-24 halftime lead for the Floyd Central Highlanders over the New Albany Bulldogs. Welcome to the Heather Robinson Realty halftime show. My name is Cooper Jaggers, my analyst for tonight's game. Mr. Tennis, my guy, Ethan Beliles. Give me some.
Wow.
What a half of basketball, I'll tell you what.
What just happened?
What I would have to like, one of the more physical halves I have seen all year gives Floyd Central a 27-24 lead. You know, say whatever you want. This is an FC team that is playing a very spirited ball game right now with a lot to prove.
And we knew it was going to be a chippy game, and I think the refs, maybe they had a team meeting before this, and they're like, oh, we know this is going to be chippy. We're just going to let them play through it all, and it seems like they are. They are letting them play through a lot tonight, a lot of chippiness, and you can tell New Albany's just they're a little flustered. They came out with an early lead, but after that they haven't been able to find their footing and like a consistent shot maker. To bring this one up to the digits that they want to, they got to find somebody that's going to be getting the shots down, and they just got to get them the ball because they're not being able to create the opportunities on offense that they normally see. The ball distribution is not there for New Albany as of so far.
The world-famous Floyd Central Dazzlers taking center court now.
And for the Highlanders as well, there's quite a few turnovers actually, but they have been able to recently get that under control, and they are distributing the ball well, and I think that's partially because of a New Albany defense collapse. Like, their defense is just not what it was early in the first quarter.
New Albany, it's just one of those things. They look very visibly shaken up and rattled. And this is going to sound a lot meaner than I want it to. but they look they just look very visibly shaken up and scared right now.
I would
quite
agree.
frankly,
I would agree.
I think they expected this to be a game where they could go in because this final score last year, New Albany won by like what 50 points or something. It was like
30, yeah.
Was it not like 95 to 50 or something?
It was big. It was big. They won by big.
A big margin.
It was not close at all throughout the whole game, and now they come into the game, and Floyd got off to an early scoring streak after New Albany did have one, and New Albany has just not been able to stop the bleeding ever since.
Absolutely. I want to talk about that run in the second quarter that FC went on to get this lead and not give it back. It was really just like New Albany was in total command. It was 18-9. And then in the blink of an eye, Floyd Central closes the second half on an 18-6 run. New Albany not getting the shots they want, looking visibly flustered, especially from Cap, Noah Washington, really not in his groove offensively. You can say the same for Carson Studemeyer, your two primary shot creators that are not really being able to get into their groove here tonight, especially, coming off of a loss. I was expecting a big response from New Albany. I was expecting them to rise from that. New Albany,
so far they have not
looking back,
risen
doing
to the occasion.
Absolutely, it's the opposite of what Alfred said in, was it Batman Begins? Like, why do we fall so we can learn to pick ourselves back up?
They haven't picked themselves up yet.
They have not.
Maybe they're looking to in the second half of this ball game, but they're still on the floor.
Absolutely.
Not trying to be harsh or anything, but that's what's happening.
It's like in The Dark Knight Rises when Batman finds himself stranded in the pit in the middle of Africa, and he has to climb out, and how no one had ever climbed out of the pit before. New Albany stuck at the bottom of the pit. You know what time it is, Ethan?
It's time for stats.
It's time for our statistical
It
our
is.
halftime statistical recap, underwritten by Interstate Photo. The Interstate Highway, a great invention for the United States of America in terms of regulating interstate commerce.
I actually was thinking about that the other day. Like, do other countries have interstates like that? The system is so organized.
I believe possibly that it is something that has happened.
It's like a grid line.
But definitely
perfect.
Brought about by 35th President Mr. Dwight Eisenhower. Excuse me, 34th President Dwight Eisenhower, one of my favorite presidents of all time.
Dwight
David Eisenhower gave us the Interstate Highway. Thank you, President Eisenhower. Time for the Interstate Photo statistical recap. We're going to start with the trailing New Albany Bulldogs here on the road. 8 points for TJ Washington. Definitely having a very, very nice game here early on for the Bulldogs. Very efficient, getting his shots when he wants them to. Just, it's one thing I like about TJ's game. He's always in total, complete control, and nothing ever looks rushed with him. And I cannot say the same for the other guys on the floor right now.
And honestly, I'm going to go out on a limb and say TJ has been the most consistent player throughout this season. When he goes into the game, you know what you're going to get, and it's usually a good product of basketball.
Absolutely. Co-leader in points, Washington, D.C., and Spokane. I'll tell you what, this FC band is absolutely killing it. So much that I cannot even hear myself talk. 8 points for Noah Washington as well. 2 points for Reese McKee. I think that's something I want to stick on right here. Reese looking very, very visibly just a little timid on the floor right now.
And you could tell he's trying to get the ball to his guys, but it's just when the ball's getting to them, the ball's not moving anywhere.
Exactly.
Like he's getting to where he needs to be, but then after that, it's just like they're settling for shots that they don't need to and trying to create stuff out of nothing. Create something out of nothing, But, yeah.
Hopefully New Albany not out of Gui Reese, a guy that we were very high on. Carson Studemeyer also with 2 points. A very quiet night for big number 3, Stude. 2 for Seth Winslow. One thing I want to point out, New Albany, I was going to say they had no bench points, 2 bench points. They had the bouncy lefty, Ashton McKee, came through with a dunk. I believe that early in the second quarter to get New Albany to an 18-9 lead.
That was the last big momentum shift before that the Highlanders eventually took hold. And I'm like, after that, I believe the Highlanders took a timeout, and I'm like, oh, here it goes. This is where the Bulldogs get up big
and smoke them, yeah.
And then they came out and they were just laying down shots, and the Bulldog defense looked almost clueless. Like what is happening? How are they making these shots? How are they getting so open? I mean,
it's just a very, like I said, it's a very spirited effort by FC right now.
For sure.
Stats for Floyd Central. Leading scorer, a guy having a really nice game. Big 13. Landon Reed, 8 points.
Yeah.
Had a couple of big threes. He had one from the corner on the top of the key to really extend the lead for Floyd Central. 4 points for Jude Vetter, a guy that I've been very pleased with. Jude Vetter, just as a primary ball handler, doing a nice job defensively. A bit of a smaller guy, standing at about 5'10". I'm not sure, that might be a generous 5'10", but he's definitely playing up from his size and carrying his weight out on the court right now. Parker Kays with 3 points for the Highlanders. Gavin Sheik with 3. Jackson Stone, the wide receiver, hit a 3. Carter McQuigg with 2. And Logan Young, the big man down low, with 4 points.
And I just want to point something out really quick. The Highlanders came out of the locker room with a slight jog, and the Bulldogs came out as they have already lost the game. It is halftime.
The body
halftime,
language,
guys.
I think that's what assistant coach Ryan Wheeler is bringing the team into a huddle for. It's like, guys, we're losing by 3 points. This is not a game that. But that's the problem, though. I think this for New Albany right now. It feels like they're getting like absolutely destroyed and like put into a buzzsaw right now.
And that's not what's happening. It's just. They put so much like intent that they have to beat this Floyd team. They have to beat this. If you lose every game in the whole season, you have to beat Floyd. And
absolutely.
And they're just right now they're falling short. But there's still 16 minutes of ball to be played, and they just came out of the locker room like they already lost. I mean,
bounce. I'll tell you what. A couple of New Albany celebrities walking through here below us. Starting strong safety for the New Albany football team, J-Ron Kidd, superstar, down below us. I do miss that football team a good amount sometimes.
Yeah.
When I put my head on that pillow at night, that's what I think about. It's New Albany.
You dream
football.
about New Albany football.
I have to, man. It's a big part of my life. 1:30 remaining here in the Heather Robinson Realty halftime show. Your score 27-24 in favor of the Floyd Central Highlanders. Not the result that we were expecting, but a result that we envisioned could happen.
Exactly. We covered it at the beginning of the game. We're saying nothing, like I said specifically, nothing is scarier than a team with nothing to lose. And the Highlanders have nothing to lose, and they are playing like it. They're playing smooth. They're playing free, where the Bulldogs they're trying to stick to a script, but they're failing to as of so far. And
they're messing up their lines.
Right, and for the Bulldogs to get back on track here, I just want to see some fast break points. Like that's how we originally got the momentum, is the fast break points. Reese McKee, the glue man, getting the ball out fast to people and not hesitating when you have an open shot. Take the shot. If you miss it, it's a good shot take, but you don't need to get under the paint and doing all that crazy spin move and stuff. Just settle for the open shots.
Game.
I mean, play your game. I like that.
I was going to get to that. There were a couple of open looks for New Albany that were passed up. There was one. It was
the Noah Washington 3?
Yes.
Yep.
He was wide open in the corner, gets the ball, drives, spins, loses it, turns it over. Carson Studemeyer had one where he was open in the corner. Not as in he was wide open, but he had enough separation to get his shot off. Drives, takes a contested mid-range, leaves it short. That's another thing. New Albany leaving a lot of shots short here tonight, so possibly telling, you got to tell your guys to try to shoot with your legs a little more. Now, but obviously you don't want to try to redetermine what a guy's jump shot is at this point in the season, but if shots are constantly coming up short, that has to be an adjustment that needs to be made. Ethan, tragically, that is the end of the Heather Robinson Realty halftime show. Second half underway between New Albany and Floyd Central. Jude Vetter walking up for the Highlanders. Dumps it off to McQuigg, back to Vetter. Vetter gets off the screen, dribbles it back out to the corner. Gets it off to Parker Kays. Pass is stolen by TJ Washington. Washington Euro goes up, passes it off to Studemeyer, lays it up,
that
and
is
in.
that is big. Being able to get a steal. I was going to say something if they got a stop, but they were able to get a takeaway, and then T.J. Washington unselfishly passes to Studemeyer for a good bucket right there. That's good to see from the Bulldogs.
Absolutely, and it was all in control. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
The thing about T.J., nothing ever is forced with him. 27-26, FC in command. Pull-up jumper by Vetter, won't go. Rebound taken by Young. His shot tipped out to the corner. Rebound taken by McQuigg. McQuigg drives on Studemeyer, spins. Nothing there. Goes up, gets the whistle. I'm going to have to.
I did not see a lot of contact there by Studemeyer. It seems like he did a very good job of drawing that foul and falling into the body because there was not a lot there.
I think it is more of a thing of a nice move down low by Carter McQuigg to initiate some contact to get the call. First foul shot from McQuigg up and good. Some more New Albany legends walking in, former New Albany baseball players, Caden Bush and Gavin Rand, entering on the opposite side of the gym. Hanover baseball commits Gavin Rand and Caden Bush. 28-26, second foul shot up and no good from McQuigg. Rebound taken Noah Washington. Pass, nice play there by Landon Reed. Dumps it down, Logan Young. Ripped that away from McKee. That's going to go to New Albany. A nice play.
What a heads-up play right there by McKee. Just to have Washington make a little bit of a slobby pass, but to just keep your head in there and get the block, steal, whatever it was. And the ball is going in the Bulldogs' favor now. I mean, good job, Reese.
Absolutely. Braxton Mayfield in early on here in the second half for the Bulldogs. Washington working, dumps it down low to Seth Winslow. Winslow out to Noah Washington. His three is up and good. Gives New Albany the lead, 29-28. It's got you chuckling.
Get you some, Washington. I like that shot. I like that a lot. A little bit of a no-looker pass there to get the ball to him.
Absolutely. New Albany now with a little bit of a pressure look here. McQuigg drives, lays it up. A little too strong rebound taken Young. Lays it up and in. 30-29 lead for Floyd Central.
It's looking to be a back-and-forth game right now.
Absolutely. Another three for Washington. Too strong.
A little bit of a heat check there. Not super.
I mean, he was open. It was just a little deep.
Yeah, it's a little deep.
I like that shot, though.
Okay, that's fair.
Quote, Flight reacts. I like that shot. Jude Vetter walking it up for the
It is visible the New Albany defense is playing with more spark than they had in the first half.
Reese McKee, it looked like he had a non-contact injury. I think he rolled his ankle.
I think he got hit in the eye.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
The kill crew reacted like he tore his ACL.
I thought he did too, but I think it just a little.
Yeah, I thought he tore his ACL.
Little elbow bump into the face. Just a little chippy defense.
Young dumps down McQuigg, lays it up and in. A nice backdoor cut by Carter McQuigg. 32-29 now, FC in command over New Albany. Winslow dumps it off Washington. Noah immediately doubled. Yeah, Braxton Mayfield wide open in the corner. A very solid three-point shooter. Washington drives, lays it up. Won't go. No whistle on the play.
There. A lot of body contact. And Washington, I think he missed Mayfield open in the corner right there because he was being smothered by two people. I'm not sure if he saw him there,
Clearly
but
not.
it is possible. But
Landon Reed dumps it down. Young kicks it out. Case for three. Too strong. Rebound taken by T.J. Washington. T.J. slings it full court to Reese McKee. Dangerous pass. Reese lays it up.
What a pass by Washington. I look like a quarterback out there slinging that thing.
Not the ones that play for the Colts, but I get you. Woo! Vetter walking it up for the Highlanders.
I'm having a good time watching this game.
This is a great game. You know, I want to shout out my radio show, Morning Huddle, 6 to 7:30s on Friday mornings. Had to be canceled this morning due to the snow. Landon Reed in the corner, drives, falls down, loses his dribble, stolen and taken by Reese McKee. McKee behind the back dribble, loses his handle. It's going to be a jump ball. I believe this would go to New Albany. Yes, it will. Lance Moore could have been a kicked ball on Reese as well. Yeah. He had Mayfield in transition in the corner for a clutch three. 4 minutes remaining here in the third, 32-31. Floyd Central.
This game is
in
getting chippy.
command. See, I'm looking at the Richard Poe Family Dentistry sign above the scoreboard, and this lady is eating a green apple. Is that good for your teeth, Ethan?
Where is this?
Oh, just right across from us.
I can't see.
Oh, over, literally straight in front of us. TJ Washington drives, dumps it off to
what
McKee.
you're talking about.
Clearly not. McKee drives, draws the
yeah.
contact, got his arm swiped by Landon Reed's going to send the glue man, Reese McKee, to the line to shoot 2. No, like, so is that good for your teeth, or is it just like green for FC?
Where are you seeing
Literally
this?
straight in front of us.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
there
oh.
you go.
Okay, you know, it's an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but are dentists
true?
real doctors?
Dentists, I would say
No,
so.
I know they are.
First
There's
foul
just-
shot up and no good by Reese McKee.
I thought you meant there was a person in the stands, like actually eating an
No,
apple.
that's why I said the Richard Poe Dentistry sign that said it.
I'm sorry, I feel a little clueless now, but
You're as out of sorts as New Albany is tonight, Ethan.
well, not right now, but in the first half, I will say they've been looking a
Picking
lot
it
better
up.
so far. So
Second shot for Reese. Up and good. 32-32. We're all tied up.
some full court pressure by New Albany.
Reese McKee cannot seem to keep his feet under him. Vetter.
Needs to put some glue on the bottom of his shoes.
Well, then he wouldn't be able to move. Pass given off to Landon Reed. Heavily guarded by Mayfield. Reed drives, shakes Mayfield, lays it up. Too short. Won't go. Rebound taken by Noah Washington.
Oh.
Spins out of it. New Albany should go quick here. TJ Washington in the corner. Pump fake. Drives and going to call it
He
travel.
called it travel on
on
that.
TJ.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought he stepped out of bounds. I wouldn't.
I did not.
I think he stepped out of bounds.
I do not like that call again. And it seems like the referees are not calling a lot, but when they do, I can't say I agree with most of them.
We are not officials, though, at the end of the day. My grandfather is. Shout out Mr. David Jaggers. Vetter dumps off to Sheik. Sheik loses the pass. Might have gotten a foul to the face there. No call. Reed, pull up three. A little short. Rebound tipped to Noah Washington. Noah drives, kicks out to the corner. Grayson Grubbs, no hesitation. Too strong. Rebound taken by McQuigg. 32-32. 2.5 minutes remaining here. A great game here between New Albany and Floyd Central. McQuigg, a big forward. Runs the point a little bit as well. Comes out to Vetter. We got a foul down low on TJ Washington. Working on Jackson Stone.
Yeah, as I was saying, this game's getting chippy. It's just off-ball fouls. I mean,
Absolutely.
some stuff, it's going on.
Seth Winslow enters the game for Grayson Grubbs.
Washington? Oh, Washington is still in. Not bad.
My grandfather, David Jaggers, said he appreciated the shout-out on the radio. One of our most loyal listeners, man. Landon Reed dumps it off to McQuigg. McQuigg out to Jackson Stone, the wide receiver. Stone drives, lays it up, got fouled. Got his feet taken out from him by Seth Winslow.
Oh, man.
Seems that the game is really, it's a war of attrition right now. I'd say New Albany would have to be the British Empire, and then Floyd Central would have to be the 13 colonies.
Well, I don't like that comparison because we all know the result of that.
Well, FC doesn't have the French quite yet.
Yeah.
First foul shot for Stone, up and no good. A nice wide receiver, Jackson Stone, I have to say. I got to throw that out there as many times as I can.
I feel like even this game is tied, New Albany still feels like in some aspects
They're losing.
they're losing, even though they're not, which they should not feel that way. But I know how it is. You obviously feel that way when you're expecting to beat a team by double digits.
Absolutely.
Or, I mean,
Winslow out to McKee. TJ Washington, no hesitation. In and out. Rebound taken by Jackson Stone. 33-32.
It's a lot of pushing and shoving off ball I'm seeing.
They're not seeming to blow the whistle when it comes on a loose ball trying to get a rebound. McQuigg drives, Euro step, lays it up and in. A nice move by Carter McQuigg. 35-32, Floyd Central. TJ Washington looking to go fast, lays it up,
one,
and in.
they're going to call this shot. No good. That was in the shooting motion.
No, I'd call that on the floor. You have to think this game.
I'm not a ref.
Absolutely not. You have to think this game has a little bit of added motivation for head coach Michael McBride, considering a former staff member at New Albany High School. Winslow drives under the basket, lays it up way too strong. Rebound taken by McQuigg. Loose ball going to go to Floyd Central. I think the air is starting to get a little tight in here if you're a New Albany fan.
It's the shots are not falling and the calls are not going your way. I mean, they're playing with a little more spark than they had in the first half. It's just things are not working out right now. I mean, simplest way to put it. Oh, and McKee gets
tripped up. Layup up, no good, but a foul. It's going to send Gavin Sheik to the free throw line.
And it looks like McKee got tripped up there by Carter McQuigg, but
get a timeout. Timeout taken here by head coach Jason Jones, having a word with the officials there. They're talking about Reese getting tripped up.
Yeah, I thought he might have stuck his leg out there a little bit. He did have, I will say, his screen was set, but the leg might have moved a little bit to the outside because I didn't think his leg was out that far enough to be able to trip up Reese. Like
but at the same time,
and as you said, he can't stay on his feet right now.
At the same time, if you're Reese, you cannot be searching for contact when you're going around a screen right now. You need to play the ball.
Yeah, and I think that's what he's been trying to do, and he keeps getting blown past. Every time they're just blowing past him down the lane.
Hold on, I'm playing rock, paper, scissors with one of the Kilt Crew student section members. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And I lost. I lost to Floyd Central Highlander swimming and diving team member Jack Hildreth, a good buddy of mine. And he's letting me hear it right now. He has to run it back. I cannot. I have to call the game. First shot up and no good.
No good.
By Gavin Sheik. 35-32, your score. Floyd Central out in front of New Albany. New Albany taking L's on the court. I'm taking L's in rock, paper, scissors. Sheik, second shot, up and good. Logan Young coming back into the game for the Highlanders. A minute 21 remaining here in the third quarter.
I have to imagine that New Albany's got something on this offensive possession. Coming out of a timeout, draw up a play, something needs to go in their favor this possession.
Well, it seems that Carson Studemeyer's been phased out of the game. Reese McKee wide open, puts it up for three, too strong. Rebound taken Seth Winslow. Winslow back out to TJ Washington in the corner. TJ drives, lays it up and in. A physical bucket there by TJ Washington, Mr. Spokane, Seattle. I can't think of any other cities in the state of Washington. My apologies. 36.
I can't either.
I can't think of where Wazoo is. 36-34. Floyd Central out in front of New Albany. McQuigg drives. Blocked by Washington. Rebound taken by Floyd Central. Landon Reed out in the corner. Jab, jab, jab. He wants the three. Drives. Denied. McQuigg lays it up. No, it won't go. Rebound taken by Noah Washington.
And once again, McKee is on the ground.
Drives, lays it up, and in. A tie game, 36-36. 23 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. I think if you're Floyd Central, you're feeling the heat here. You hold for the final shot of the third quarter. I would want Reese McKee on Jude Vedder right now instead of TJ Washington. Mayfield guarded up on Landon Reed. Reed drives to the basket, gets the screen. Jumper, too short. Tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, the time is up. I don't know.
On the rebound. Going to stay here with Floyd Central. 34's up. Fourth quarter incoming between New Albany and Floyd Central. Your score, 36-36. Just 8 minutes to play to decide the winner in this contest. Ethan, I got to say, it's an outcome that I was definitely aware of. It's not an outcome that I was expecting to be a reality, I think New Albany feels the same way as I do. You know, the talk with everybody, you know, around the team, around the school is like, oh, FC, we're going to kill them on Friday. Not been the case. A spirited effort, I have to say, by Floyd Central. Said it multiple times that they're playing with just a passion and an energy about them right now that they feel that they have to win this game. It's not a like, oh, we're underdogs, we think we might be able to get them. No, they're playing like they expect to win right now.
Yeah.
That's something that has been an energy that's carrying them to this point in the game right now.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you. And the underdog mentality is real, and it looks like something I was going to cover on. Studemeyer is back in the game. He has not had a very eventful night. I think he's only put up 2 shots.
He has something. He's put up 2 shot attempts, 1 of 2 from the field.
It's just not super eventful for him. But I think if they can utilize him on defense, because I think we need some good defense, and he is a great defensive player. So kudos to him, and hopefully he can put a stop to the bleeding. Which it is 36-36, so I'm not going to overstate what has happened. But if you're New Albany, you were not expecting this close of a game.
Absolutely. Vetter dumps it off to McQuigg. A guy I have to say, Carter McQuigg had a very nice game. McQuigg drives on Washington. He's going to call a moving screen here on Logan Young. Going to give it back to New Albany.
Yeah, and I've seen McQuigg a few times just blow past Bulldog defenders for a bucket, and it just seems like he keeps doing the same thing over and over again, and there's just no answer for the Bulldogs. Obviously, he wasn't able to do it on that one with the moving screen, but it's what he was looking to do. You could tell.
Absolutely. McKee out to Noah Washington. Washington for 3. Too short. Rebound taken in by Parker Case.
Seemed like that shot was a little rushed there, but
and he left it short again. Not been a good night shooting the ball from Noah Washington. Vetter out to McQuigg, the point forward. Out to Young at the top of the key. Dribble handoff for Landon Reed. Reed out to Young. Young, his three-pointer wide open. Too short. Rebound taken by Noah Washington. I don't think that's the shot that you wanted if you were Coach McBride. Reese McKee drives, lays it up, and in. A nice bucket there by the glue man, Reese McKee. Gives New Albany the lead. 38-36. Timeout taken by Floyd Central.
And you could tell Coach McBride after that last bucket that was taken by Floyd, he was visibly upset. And then just to put a nail on the coffin or just insult to injury, I'm sorry. McKee getting that bucket at the end over the transition.
Hey, the FCC won't get mad at us for saying nail in the coffin. You're all right. Hey, you like that one? Give me some.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, some free T-shirts here.
Yeah, I want one.
Highlander cheerleaders. They don't see us up here. Oh, foam finger for free.
You know, that sucks, man. I'm about to go off to college. I need as much free stuff as I can. 38-36, New Albany in the lead over Floyd Central. 6 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in what I have to say has been a great physical basketball game. And, you know, it seems like we've been overly critical of the officials. I want to say I like that they are letting them play through the game. I think that's what's making the whistles seem worse is that there's so few of them.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. But I agree. I couldn't have said it any better. So I'll give you that.
I think it's games like this where you kind of have to just let them win the game on their own. Parker Kay's working here on Carson Studemeyer. It's a nice shake, get some separation. Haven't seen a lot of that on Stu this season. Pass is stolen by Seth Winslow, taken by TJ Washington. Washington lobs up, passes. What a hustle play there by Logan Young to get rid of the lob to Noah Washington. I don't like that pass by TJ, though. You have a lane.
Yeah, he had a lane with only one man to beat and threw it into two-man traffic for a lob to Washington. And
Young lays it up and in. We have a tie basketball game. 38-38. TJ Washington kicks it up to Seth Winslow.
And as I was saying again, the Highlanders are just keep penetrating the lane, and it just seems like there's no answer.
Pass to Studemeyer. Studemeyer drives, kicks out Washington for 3. Too strong. Rebound taken by Parker Case. Just like it's stuff like that, like a contested 3 that early into the possession. Yeah, he has talent that you cannot teach as a basketball player, but you have to think of what is good for the team in the moment. Carter McQuigg working on Washington. Nothing there. Dumps it off to Case. Case to Vetter. Jude Vetter shimmies past Mayfield. Throws it up. Lays it up. And one!
And there it goes again. Exactly what I said. They're just getting in there and penetrating. It's like I'm not sure what's happening with the Bulldogs defensively, but they
have not been able to protect the rim.
They need to get a big man or something down there. Have the 5 sit under the basket for a little bit or something, because it's just,
you know, you're gonna like this one.
Time after time, it's happening.
You said they needed a big man. You might need to put the biggest in the game.
Xavier Harvey,
the largest, big X Xavier Harvey.
Just have him sit into the basket and at least get some hands
up.
Because
he was fouling against Harrison. Foul shot up and good for Jude Vetter. 41-38. Floyd Central in command over New Albany. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the basketball game. Reese McKee back in for the Bulldogs. Reese dumps it off to TJ. TJ off to McKee. Reese spins, drives, hops up, lays it up, and in. A nice basket there by Reese McKee.
Getting a little shifty there onto the basket. I like that. That is tough bucket. And here's the penetration again.
Pass is stolen by Carson Studemeyer. Studemeyer, he's going to take this all the way. Lays it up. Won't go. No foul.
No foul.
Rebound taken by McQuigg.
Goodness.
I think Coach Jones just got teed up.
That is crazy.
Technical foul has been called on Coach Jason Jones.
I mean, the no call there was almost like an oblivious slap of the hand on that shot attempt by Studemeyer, just driving the body in. I mean, you know, we've criticized the refs the whole game, but I think that has been the worst call of the game.
That was a miss.
That was atrocious.
Foul shot, no good by Landon Reed. But on the flip side, this is an opportunity. If you're Floyd Central, you have to take advantage of this opportunity. That's the thing, though, that three of the 4 games New Albany has had a technical in. Second foul shot for Reed, up and good. Now the Highlanders will get the ball with a 2-point lead. Jude Vetter coming back into the game for the Highlanders, going to replace Parker Kays. I think definitely the panic is setting in for New Albany.
Yeah, you can tell. It's just
something visibly wrong. This is Jude Vetter working on Reese McKee. Stutter step. Vetter scanning, dumps it off to McQuigg. McQuigg shimmy. Tries to get around Washington, can't. Looking for a man to dump it off to. Gets it off to Jackson Stone. Stone drives baseline, stops, has the ball ripped away. A foul is going to be called on TJ Washington. I think he got him on the wrist.
Yeah, but they've been calling those jump balls the whole game. Something that we say a lot in tennis that I think I wanted to bring up is you can't play not to lose. You have to play to win.
Absolutely.
And the Bulldogs are playing not to lose.
And almost taken away.
Gosh.
It is taken away by Studemeyer.
He's fouled with the open court again, so that should be shots again, but they're going to call it a common foul, I believe. That's twice now that there have been open lane fouls, and they've just been called as commons, but good hustle there by McKee.
I just want to talk about the hustle play by Reese going up for the OBJ, the one-handed snag. Washington, top of the key, dumps it off to TJ Washington. Back to Noah. Noah, it looked like he had a look for 3. Reese McKee with a look for 3. Left it short, rebound taken by Noah Washington. At TJ Washington, pull up Jay. Too short, rebound taken by Logan Young. Pass is stolen by Seth Winslow behind the back to Carson Studemeyer, lays it in.
And my! Holy! Stude with the tough bucket off the steal from Winslow. And this is going to be tied up with the opportunity to come ahead. I can't even.
New Albany have been looking for a momentum swing for what it seems like 2 hours now. They finally get it. A lazy pass there by Logan Young. The behind-the-back pass. Foul shot for Studemeyer is no good. Rebound taken
Rebounded
by
by Seth
Winslow.
Winslow.
After Reese
Kick it out to
McKee.
McKee.
Drives.
Let
Let
it
it
go!
go.
Oh my!
44.
What a hustle play there by Winslow, getting both of those steals and finding the man that is open. McKee, Sudemeyer, things are happening for the Bulldogs right now.
44-42. New Albany in command over Floyd Central. An offensive foul.
They're gonna call
Landon
an
Reed.
illegal block. Moving screen right there. And the Bulldogs have all momentum right now. And that's a timeout.
Did we get a T on Mike McBride?
I think there was a T.
T on Michael McBride.
Oh my God.
Xavier Harvey is loving it on the bench. Ethan can't contain his laughter.
I can't.
He's
I can't.
hysterical.
I have no idea.
Noah Washington to the line. First shot up and good for Cap. He gets the roll. 45-42 lead for New Albany.
This is insane.
A great game. Second shot for Cap is up. Nothing but net.
This is the loudest non-NBA arena slash NFL I have ever
The
been
Yum
in.
Center?
Bro, it's maybe it's louder with the headphones on, but it is
on.
loud in here.
I think the Yum Center is louder than FC's gym.
so
or like
much.
Assembly Hall or Rupp
Oh,
Arena.
well, come on. You know what I mean.
46-42, New Albany with the lead and the ball. Seth Winslow, timeout taken by Coach Jason Jones. I'm not hearing a whole lot from the Kill Crew right now.
And I don't even know. What do we even say after what just happened? What just occurred
right, what
on
I'm
the
about
floor?
to say right now.
Okay,
I
go
think
ahead.
If you are the Kill Crew right now, this is the moment where you cannot be quiet. You've kept your team essentially in the game for the entirety of this game. You cannot stop now with the pressure from the fans. With that being said, the New Albany Dog Pound definitely coming alive right now. I see that were the students given like hand towels to wave those red towels?
Yeah, the hand towels. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, so
Getting a lot of use out of those.
I believe that they've made a like a chain of towels.
I've seen
and
it go up and down.
It reminds me of the beer snake at Wrigley Field.
Oh yeah,
where in the
yeah,
bleachers
yeah,
where
yeah.
they stack up.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
the
about.
Beer cups. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I miss my Cubs baseball. We did go outside to the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, that was
Tragic. 46-42, New Albany in command. See, I'm trying to act all hyped up and happy. I do have a swim meet tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. sharp.
Well, I'll be there too, so
Shiesty
it'll be okay. I
me
don't
some.
have to get there that early like you do, but
You get to watch me swim in the 500.
I'll be there. Man, you swim in the 500? Dang.
Absolutely.
Got you in the trenches.
Like Bone Crusher, man. I ain't never scared. Reese McKee falls down, nearly a travel. Gets it off to Noah Washington. Washington drives, loses it. It's going to be out of bounds.
Need to get McKee some new basketball shoes.
He's been slipping and sliding everywhere. I don't know what that play was by Noah. That's another thing of trying to draw a foul when it's not there.
It might have been an attempt to pass out, but I really don't know.
But I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know why he went airborne and lateral at the same time. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. New Albany a 46-42 lead over cross-county rival, the Floyd Central Highlanders. 46-42, your score. Young looks for Reed, couldn't get it. Out to McQuigg. McQuigg loses the handle. Ball is still on the floor, taken back by McQuigg. McQuigg, it's going to be a foul call on Noah Washington.
No, that stuff was happening like the whole time, and then Washington goes up there and D's up, and they call a foul?
I don't like that one. I feel like that's.
Well, we've been saying I don't like that one the whole game.
But they've been allowing them to hand fight all game.
It's just
I'm not sure.
when you have a standard, you got to stick to it. That was not a foul based on what they've been calling this game.
You should tell Shane Steichen that when you have a standard, you have to stick to it. Colts do not stick to that standard.
Don't get me started on that.
We won't. New Albany basketball is on. Jude Vetter, nothing going for him. Kicks it out to the wide receiver, Jackson Stone. Stone. It's out to McQuigg. McQuigg in the corner has T.J. Washington on him. Being harassed by T.J. Loses the ball. Stolen and taken by Sudemeyer. Sudemeyer lays it up. He won't go.
Oh, it's
out of bounds.
They're going to say it's gone out of bounds. No foul there, and Coach Jones is upset again.
Anytime, here's my thing. Anytime you see
himself.
the ball come out of a dude's hand and it's spinning sideways, it's a foul. Out to Reese McKee in the corner. Down to Studemeyer. Lays it up and in.
That's got to be a foul. And it is. It's an and one for Studemeyer.
We get it?
Basket.
And one for Carson Studemeyer.
I was about to say, there's no way they did not call something on that, and that's going to be another foul on Logan Young.
48 to 42. Ethan is losing his voice. Carson Studemeyer going to the free throw line. It reminds me of when Michigan State beat Michigan when the punter messed up the snap. The dude started cracking his voice.
That's going to be a timeout by McBride.
I think it might have been taken by Jones.
Really? I don't know.
Possibly. Time is out.
Yeah, time is
the floor. That's all we have to say. 48 to 42. New Albany in command over Floyd Central. What has been a game that I don't think either of us expected it to be as good as it was.
This is a low-scoring, gritty game. Momentum shifts the whole time. It's just there's been no clear winner as of so far. The Bulldogs are seeming to pull away a little bit with only 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and if they make this foul shot, it's going to be up by
7
points
with 2.5 minutes. I was texting some of my closest radio colleagues pregame, like, a lot of the games I've done have been decided by wide margins, either for New Albany or
for New Albany
on
football.
Some occasions our opponents. And I was like, you know what? Maybe just once. Give me a close one. My prayers have been answered. A 48 to 40. Miss Fisher's mad at me like her brother didn't go to FC. Carson Studemeyer at the free throw line for the Bulldogs.
Let's see if the Kilt crew shows up for this one.
Like, they've been pretty quiet recently.
They look a little faces are about as white as the shirts they're wearing.
First and only shot, up and good. For Studemeyer, 49 to 42. If you're in New Albany, I think the message is do not foul. Do not need to send them to the free throw line. Make them beat you. Pass out Landon Reed, dumps it down low. It's going to be out of bounds on Reese McKee. It's looking for Carter McQuigg down low. And Reese got his hand in there and tipped it out.
Every time Carter McQuigg gets the ball, he is looking to get under the basket.
He's a good player.
Pass
is nearly stolen by Winslow. This is something that New Albany has been particularly great at over the course of this season when it comes to harassing teams when they're inbounding the ball.
McBride having a word with the official right now.
He needs to coach the game. McQuigg gets it off to Vetter. Jude. Nothing. He has McQuigg down low, misses him. McQuigg in the corner. Washington. FC taking a lot of time off the clock. McQuigg lays it up, and a foul on Noah Washington.
And there was a foul called there, and
Noah
Washington
I think he was sliding
up
into his body in the shooting motion.
They like to get the big man.
Valedictorian Andrew Suzuki is voicing his complaints with his hands straight up in the air. Thank you, valedictorian Andrew Suzuki.
It's just the consistency from this officiating group has not been at
I think that one was kind of soft. I think it was a foul. I think it was soft.
Right. If they're going to let him play like they have been letting them, you can't call that reach in on Washington, and that's shooting foul. I mean, it's just not how the game has been going and switching it up late in the fourth. I mean,
we've had 3 or 4 fouls on Noah right now. 4 on Washington. First shot up and good by McQuigg. And now that takes Noah. Second shot no good by McQuigg. 49 to 43. That takes Noah really out of the game defensively down low because he can't foul. Winslow gets it off to Washington.
He was a little open under the basket.
I thought Noah had to look for 3. Washington out to Studemeyer. Studemeyer nearly traveled. Drives. Gets the foul.
Oh, they're going to
Studemeyer
say it's on the ground.
No, I think they might be putting him at the line for this. Yep.
Oh, they are.
Continuation. I believe that should be 5 on Landon Reed. It's a big-time loss for Floyd Central. Definitely a marquee player here for the Highlanders, Sir Landon Reed. A nice game here tonight. Night ending early. 1:40 remaining. A hard-fought game for number 13, Landon Reed. Entering the game now for the Highlanders, Parker Kays. I think if you're FC, I think Jackson Stone might be a guy that you want to look to start. First foul shot for Studemeyer, up and good. We were kind of talking down on Stude. His offensive production is going to be a fourth quarter explosion.
He's back. He came back in the game, and he
officially
showed us what's up.
Second foul shot for Studemeyer, no good. Rims out. Rebound taken
Winslow.
by Winslow.
That is
Reese McKee.
Another great play by Winslow. He is just gritty under the basket.
Everywhere, anywhere, all at once. Seth Winslow. McKee drives, lays it up, won't go. Rebound taken by TJ Washington. Washington fights for the double. TJ brings it back out. New Albany needs to milk this clock as much as possible. 50-43 with a minute 15 remaining. New Albany in command. We're going to get a foul on Parker Kays, I believe.
I think that's going to be shots because that's bonus, right?
New Albany is in the bonus.
And both teams are in the bonus now.
Yep. Going to send TJ Washington to the free throw line for the Bulldogs.
And some of the Highlander fans are clearing the arena now with a minute and 11 seconds to go with the Bulldogs ahead by 7.
We get another technical?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, another tech on McBride?
Well, then wouldn't he be ejected?
I'm not sure. Maybe they called it on one of the players.
11? We got a T somewhere. I'm not sure where from.
So is that going to be additional shots and then TJ Washington shots as well?
Yes.
After Noah's? Okay.
First foul shot up and good for Captain Noah Washington. I don't believe in moral victories, but I think this is something that this FC team can find things to be proud of. Second shot up and good for Washington.
Rally towels flying through the dog pound now.
A lot of fans looking to beat the traffic right now. Timeout taken by head coach Jason Jones for the Bulldogs. 52-43, a minute 11, triple ones on the clock.
What a game.
Right now, Ethan,
what a game.
You got the guns out with the dog pound shirt.
Oh, please.
With the sleeves cut off.
You got to make fun of the tennis fit.
I'm not making
the tennis build.
I'm not making fun of the tennis build.
Oh.
Very good game here tonight between the cross-county rivals.
I didn't know if I was going to be in the dog pound or up here for this game, so I had to bring the fit no matter what.
Yeah, because Miss Tennis, Katie Sullivan, was unavailable for tonight. Free agency, we brought in Mr. Tennis, and Ethan Bowiles.
What a blessing to be able to do this game tonight. This
Absolutely.
has been
a blessing.
This has been the most fun
you sound
I
like
have
Jameis
had in
Winston.
the broadcast booth. Yeah, Jameis Winston. If I could get a handshake from one person, Jameis Winston.
Be Jameis Winston?
Jameis Winston.
I'm out. I'm going to leave no comment.
No?
I'm going to leave no comment about that.
Yeah, we don't need to get into Jameis Winston.
It's
okay.
I'm just thinking about Jameis stealing them crab legs from Publix back in the day. Washington inbounds to McKee, fouled by Jude Vetter. I thought TJ Washington would have been sent to the free throw line after that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to as well, but
freshman superstar
maybe they
phenom
upgraded it to attack.
Antoine Rondo Jr. is leaving.
Sorry.
Point guard for the Bulldogs freshman team.
So what I'm thinking happened on that last one is why Washington didn't get shots. It might have been upgraded to attack after further discussion.
First shot up and good by Reese McKee. Extends the lead to double digits. A thunderous fourth quarter for the Bulldogs. Outscoring FC 17-7. And the Dog Pound believes that they have won. I have seen strange things from the U of L basketball. I'm not going to say that just yet. And as that happens, second foul shot up and no good for Reese McKee.
Oh, what are they going to call
I
here?
have no idea what this is. They're going to have FC inbound the basketball.
What? Coach McBride is not happy about this. I don't even know what they called.
Vetter brings it up. Nowhere to go. Pass out to Parker
loses
Kays.
the ball. And McKee is going to inbound with 57 seconds left and a 10-point lead for the Dogs.
It's like Josh Downs on third down.
Oh, sorry, Winslow is going to inbound.
Eyes off the ball.
Okay. That one hits close to home.
Me too. TJ Washington bringing it up for the Bulldogs.
I'd imagine they want to take the last shot here, but oh, never mind. There we go.
Laid up and good by Reese McKee. I muted my mic to take a cough break.
When you got somebody that open under the basket, I mean, just get
Gotta
the
take
points.
it. Vetter spins, lays it up and in. A nice basket there by Jude Vetter. Timeout taken by head coach Michael McBride for Floyd Central. 55-45, 34.9 seconds remaining here. 34.9 seconds remaining until our Candy Pierce with Jan Schultz Realtors post-game show. I think this fourth quarter has showed a lot of resolve out of New Albany and a lot of toughness that the fan base was wondering if they had, and they've shown that they do possess that.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, you wanted to come out and win this game by a big deficit. And you get frustrated early on that it's not exactly going your way. Everything's not happening in your favor. But to be able to persevere through it, through the adversity and through it all, really just it shows the grit that this Bulldogs has, that this Bulldog team has.
Absolutely.
I think my blown out my voice by yelling so much.
Coughing a little bit there. Me too. 55-45 as I'm losing my voice. New Albany in command over Floyd Central, 34.9 seconds remaining here. TJ Washington could really launch this thing down court to Seth Winslow. Decides not to. Studemeyer dribbling around the triple team. Studemeyer drives to the rim, kicks it out. TJ Washington's going to hold this one out. I believe this is going to be the end of the game here. At least Reese McKee thought so. TJ Washington dribbles out of the double team. McKee brings it back out, 10 seconds remaining. Believe that Coach Michael McBride is going to call off the Hounds, so to say. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That will do it here from Floyd Central High School. A hard-fought rivalry win for your New Albany Bulldogs, 55-45 to get the cross-county win over arch rivals Floyd Central. Welcome to the Candy Pierce with Jan Schultz Realtors post-game show. My name is Cooper Jaggers, joined by my analyst, Mr. Tennis, Ethan Boyles. A hard-fought win for the New Albany Bulldogs. What are some things that stuck out to you tonight that you saw from the Dogs?
There is so much that I could talk about, but I think the one thing that I wanted to really go off of is what I said earlier, battling through adversity. When you go into the locker room at half and you're feeling that defeated, so visibly defeated, they were walking with their shoulders down, their head hung low, looking at the ground, and you're able to come back and put together that big of a run to win by 10 points when it was tied at halftime against a Highlander team that actually impressed me tonight.
They played a very good game.
They did play a very good game, and this Bulldogs team being able to come out, battle through the adversity, all the noise, and by golly, was it noisy in here today, I will say. By golly, I pulled out my own person. I'm just running out of things to say. So I pull out by golly, but it was loud in here today. And
Absolutely.
I think the Bulldogs heard the noise, and they were able to respond to it. So that is my big takeaway for today's game.
You know what time it is, Ethan? It's time for our Interstate Photo Statistical Recap. Once again, this statistical recap is being brought to you by Interstate Photo. Leading scorer for the New Albany Bulldogs, who else but the captain himself, Noah Washington, 17 points for captain. 14 for Reese McKee, 12 in the second half. A really nice response to a guy that we had talked about in the postgame show that was having a slow game. Really a nice response from him. I asked him on the Google Meet today in radio if he wanted to come up and do a post-game interview.
Is he going to be up here?
I do not know if Reese is going to come up here. I think I was going to end the post-game show before he had the opportunity to. So if Reese does come back up here, the music will end and he will come back on. We will not leave.
Yes, we can't leave him.
Can't leave him. 10 points.
What a second half performance by McKee and the Bulldogs in general. I can't overstate it enough.
He showed a lot of toughness tonight. 10 points for Carson Studemeyer, 10 for Spokane Washington, TJ Washington, 2 for Ashton McKee, and 2 for Seth Winslow. Only 2 bench points tonight from the Bulldogs, something I do not like out of this team. Only 2 points off the bench. It's not going to get you to the desired results that you would want to have on most nights, but was able to get the job done here tonight. 10 points for Carter McQuigg for the Highlanders. A very nice game out of him. A very nice player, I have to say. He really impressed me. Jude Vetter with 9 points. A lot of good defense out of Jude as well. 9 for Landon Reed, fouled out. Gavin Sheik had 4. The wide receiver, Jackson Stone, with 4 points. Ethan, who are you pointing to?
The dog pound has laid out a strand of tied together rally towels on the middle.
Okay, that's just trashy, man. Like, that's ridiculous. All right, 3 points by Parker Kays to round it out for the Floyd Central Highlanders. All right, Ethan, you know what time it is? It's time for our Plainview Queeners player of the game. I think my player of the game for New Albany is going to be Reese McKee.
I was going to say the exact same thing. Even though he might not have been the scoring leader, I feel like he was the guy making the plays and getting us back out, getting the Bulldogs back on their feet after a rough first half.
I agree. I think Reese provided such a spark, off the bench for the Dogs. I think it's something that they desperately needed. It was looking really, really, really bad there.
Yeah. And another guy I wanted to point out, I'm not sure if it's a player of the game over Reese, but Seth Winslow, during that second half, he had a great showing under the basket. He got 2 steals and then unselfishly passed them away. And also getting some – I feel like he had at least 3 steals throughout this game. He was just –
that's his role on the team.
I know, and he was doing a great job at it during the second half specifically to keep the momentum going for McKee. And yes, I still want to give McKee the player of the game, but shout out to Winslow as well.
Absolutely, Seth. It was a great game. Carson, we gotta have to shout out the fourth quarter that was had
Carson
by Carson Studemeyer
coming back in and putting on a show after we were doubting on him a little bit.
We were 8 points in the fourth for Big Stude. Definitely a nice game. Never doubt number 3. Player of the game for Floyd Central. You had a lot of guys that had some very admirable. I think that's the thing about FC that I've been saying a lot. It was just so they played with so much effort and intensity throughout the night that it was just palpable. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Carter McQuigg, scoring leader, primary ball handler, very good defensively as well, 10 points as well as 4 rebounds.
And I would have to agree with you because I feel like I saw it a lot. Every time he got the ball, he was finding different ways each time to penetrate and get under the basket. And I felt like every time I looked over, he was under the basket getting a tough shot in. He was everywhere.
Every time I looked over, I saw the Richard Poe family dentistry.
With the green apple that I couldn't seem to see for some reason.
With the green apple. All right, your Plainview Queeners players of the game, Reese McKee and Carter McQuigg. That's going to do it for me and Ethan here tonight. Usually I have a scripted send-off to get us back to the music, so I'm going to jumble on my – what are you saying? Is Reese coming up?
He could be out here. I see some players emerging, so hopefully we can get Mr. McKee
I kind of want to go home. Where is he? I can't see him.
Yet, but
can't see him.
Oh,
is he being waved over?
Is he being waved over possibly?
Where's the glue man?
I think has he emerged from the locker room?
Where's Mr. Glue?
She doesn't have a headset on.
We are awaiting. I don't think we're going to get the Reese McKee
man.
I think he might be going home, tragically.
Well,
probably should do that.
No.
Where is he?
There is some motion. I think he has been spotted in the crowd.
Where? Do we have a Reese McKee sighting? No, we do. No, we do not.
No.
All right.
We don't. I thought we did, but
are we gonna wrap this up?
But I guess
I think we're done.
Do not see him.
A disappointing end to a great night. No post-game interview from the glue man.
No post-game interview.
Reese McKee. That is going to do it.
Yep.
For Ethan Bewiles, I am Cooper Jaggers. Thank you for joining us for what I would have to say was quite the wonderful game and a pleasure to both watch and call live here on the radio. We're going to send you back to the music right here on the voice of the Bulldogs, 88.1 WNAS, New Albany.